Hello everyone, welcome back to Decode with Sahil. So today we are going to solve our next problem for the string series, valid palindrome. Okay, and I highly encourage you to go through previous videos so that you would get some concept. But yeah, it's an easy problem and you could do it without looking at any other problems. So I'll read through the problem. So a phrase is a palindrome if, after converting all uppercase into lowercase letters and removing all non-alphanumeric characters, it reads the same forward and backward. Alphanumeric characters include letters and numbers. Okay, so given a string S, return true if it is a palindrome or false otherwise. So, what does a palindrome string means? Palindrome means that if we are reading it from the forward, it reads same backwards as well. Okay, so suppose uh, we have a letter like, so what could be the letter? I am not able to think of a palindrome letter. So um, suppose there is a word COC. So it reads same as forward and same backwards, right? Like it is not a word, but I'm just giving it for an example. Like if we reverse the word as well, so it would be same. So consider it if we reverse a particular thing, so it will be same as the original word. Okay. And it is also said that it should not include any non-alphanumeric characters, means comma, space, any special characters. It should not be included. Okay. So it should only include the alphanumeric characters. So we have to take care of that as well. So like if we remove non-alphanumeric character from this, so it would be a man, and we are also converting all uppercase into lowercase. So uppercase and lowercase are same. Like capital A and small a would be same, would be considered same. Okay. So if we remove all the extra things, so it should read same forward and backward. So it's same. M, it's same. It's same, right? So it is a palindrome. So now, so now, like you might get a thinking of it, right? Like it's reading same forward and backward. So there's a very easy approach to this. Like we can use a two-pointer approach, and we can put one pointer here, one pointer at the last, and we always check if those two values are same. If it is not same, it is not a palindrome. So we would return false from there, and we would increase the pointer from the left side and decrease the pointer from the right side. So this way, and we'll compare the character at every iteration. And if it is not same, we would return false from there. If it is same, then we would increment the pointers and decrement the pointers. So this way, we would traverse the whole string. Makes sense. And it seems like a pretty straightforward thing. Okay. So I'll code this problem so that you would understand it better. And then we'll do a try run and do a complexity analysis so that you would understand the problem. So follow along with me. Okay. So now I need to take a I need to take two pointers. Okay. So suppose I'll comment the string in here so that you would understand it better. Okay. So I would comment this. Suppose this is a palindrome string. Okay. So I'll start iterating over one from here, one index from here. Okay. So I'll take a left index that would start from 0. I would take a right index that would start from the end of the string. So s dot length minus 1, right? Okay. Now I have to iterate until those left and right pointers meet. Whenever they'll meet, I know that I have iterated, like I've iterated the whole string, like one from the left side, one from the right side. Okay. So I'll do a while loop, while left is less than right. Okay. While left is less than right, so I'll iterate this whole string. Okay. Now, I also have to check if that particular character is a string, like it is a digit or an alphabet, right? If it is a special character or something, so I need to ignore that, right? So I'll make another condition, like while if I'll use a method, inbuilt method in Java. You can use any inbuilt method, or there's a different way as well to check, but I would prefer this method. So if character is not a letter or a digit, if it is not a character or a digit, which character? Character at left. Okay. So character at left would be s dot char at left. My bad. Okay. S dot char at. I need to make sure the brackets are right. Okay. So if character is not a letter or a digit, so then I need to skip that particular element, right? Why? Like suppose if I'm iterating from the left side and now I encounter a space. So it is not a letter or a digit. So I don't need to include it in the comparison, right? Why would I compare it? So I would just increase my index, right? Because I don't need to compare it. Okay. And also the left index should not increase the right index, right? Because if it would increase, we don't want that. So I would take another condition, left is less than right. And so I'm making two condition in here. Okay. Similarly, if I'm iterating from the right side, so I don't want to include a character that is not a digit or like that is not a digit or a letter. So I'll do same for that as well. Okay. So I'll do another while loop and here I'll do it for right. Okay. Right. And if it is not a character or digit, I decrement the index of right. Right. Makes sense because we are shrinking our window. Now, now comes the comparison part. Okay. So now I have to compare if the character. So now, uh, if it is not a letter or a digit, this while loop will handle. Now we'll get a letter or a digit only. So we'll compare that. Okay. So if character dot, I need to check with the lowercase only, right? Because if it would have been an uppercase, so I'll convert it into lowercase. So lowercase s dot caret left. Okay. So s dot caret left. If it is not equal to character dot, so if I'll pass a lowercase only to this method, so that will be lowercase only. So no worries on that. S dot caret right. Okay. So what is happening is that now basically I'm comparing the character. So now suppose this came. Suppose this is the capital A. Okay. So if character dot to lowercase s dot caret left, so it will firstly convert it to small a, is not equal to s dot caret right. If they are not equal, so obviously we got it. Like it is not a palindrome, right? So we can do an early exit, right? So we can directly return false that it is not a palindrome, right? And if it is a palindrome, so it won't get into this condition. Okay. And if it is not getting into this condition, so we know that left needs to be incremented and right needs to be decremented. Like if they both are already equal, it won't get into this condition and we increment our left by one, we decrement our right by one. And in the next iteration, these two will get compared, right? And if they are equal, then again we'll increment the left and right. If they are not equal, we'll directly return false, right? Okay. And once this while loop gets over, we know that it is a palindrome since left is less than right. So it has make all the comparisons. Okay. And when left and right meet, we'll exit from the loop and we'll return true because we know that now we got our answer. Make sense? So now I'll just run this code. Okay. So it's saying there's no suitable method found for two lowercase. Okay. So let's see what is the problem. All right, so I think there's a mistake with the brackets. So let's see. What is the issue in this line? Character dot to lowercase s dot caret left. So I think I just need to put one more bracket. I think it should work now. There's another issue with the bracket, I feel. Okay, I think there is one extra bracket. You just need to take care of all the brackets, right? Okay, so it's accepted. I'll just submit the code. Okay, so it's working as expected. So what I've done here is, so okay, let's run through this code. Okay, so left pointer would start from here, right would start from here. Okay, so left is less than right, it will go. we checked, like if this condition is checking if it is a letter or a digit. If it is not, it will go into this condition, but it's definitely there. So it comes to this condition. If it is not equal, but they are equal, because we are checking the lower case of it. So it comes here, left plus plus, right minus minus. So now left will come at this index, right would come at this index. Okay. Now again, it will go into this loop. It will check if the character is letter or digit or not. It is not. So it will increment the left. So now the left would come here. Now this M and this M would get compared, right? So similarly, the pointers would come close together, and later on, when the left and right would meet, that time the we'll exit from the loop and we would return true. So I hope you got the solution, right? Like we are just iterating from one side on the left, one side on the right, and we are moving close to each other. So this is a nice way to approach to this problem. Let me know in the comments if you face any difficulty or if you want more on this. I'll post another solutions as well, and I'll be happy to answer your questions in the comments. So I'll see you in the next video. Until then, have a nice day.